We're going to begin talking about the second part of our surface area notes. We're going to talk about how to find the lateral surface area and the total surface area of a cylinder. So you have a blank cylinder. What I would like for you to do is first draw a diameter on the top, and this diameter is 10 feet. We are also going to write the height. We're given the height of 2 feet. And we need to shade our base. So I'm going to shade the bottom to be the base because I wrote on the top and I don't want it to look ugly. What is the shape called? A cylinder. And what is the shape of the base of a cylinder? A circle. So we know that when we find the area of our base, it will be the area of a circle. And we're going to draw our our diameter of 10 feet there. Now with lateral surface area, remember that is just the sides only. And we used the example yesterday of a soup can and how the label went around the sides, but on the top and bottom of the bases were not covered. We know that total surface area means surface area. So if you get a problem and it says, what's the surface area of a cylinder? That means total. If they want you to find the lateral surface area, they will specifically say lateral surface area. And total surface area, or just regular surface area, is the sides plus the bases. So let's find the two formulas for lateral surface area of a cylinder and the total surface area. If you pull up your STAR reference sheet, which should be on every desk, and look under surface area, and then cylinder, the formula for lateral is surface area equals 2 times pi times the radius times the height. For total, it's surface area equals 2 times pi times the radius times the height, plus 2 times pi times the radius squared. We're very familiar with the pi times the radius squared because that's the area of a circle, the area of the base. So let's write down our formulas. For lateral surface area, S equals 2 pi, Louise, thank you, RH. For total surface area, thank you for not talking. Ladies, it's much easier to think when your mouth isn't moving. The total surface area, S equals 2 times pi times R times H plus 2 times pi times the radius squared. So what we're going to do is we're going to locate our variables of radius and height, and then we'll have everything we need to solve this problem. What's our radius in this problem? 5. That's good. How did you get 5? Because all I see is a 10 and a 2.
You take the diameter and you divide it by 2.
Right. We're given the diameter. So in order to get the radius, which is halfway, this is radius, and this is diameter, where it's all the way across. So our radius is half of the diameter. So if I take my diameter and divide it by 2, that is the radius. So our radius is 5 feet, and what is our height?
2.
2. It's given to us. So our height is 2 feet. We now have all we need to solve this problem. So first, let's solve for the lateral surface area. We're going to substitute our values for the variables. So the surface area equals 2 times pi times our radius, which is our radius of 5, and our height is 2. So the lateral surface area would equal
0.8319.
oh yes, comma S. And we put that in solve. Menu 3, 1, S equals 2 times pi times 5 times 2. Please, let's stop talking. Comma S. You should get 62.8319 feet. This is your lateral surface area. To find the total surface area, and solve. S equals, we're just going to substitute the values for the variables. 2 times pi times r, which is 5, times h, which is 2, plus 2, which is part of the formula, times pi times the radius squared, comma, s. So we're going to put this in the calculator. I just hit menu, 3, 1, brings up and solve. S equals 2 times pi times 5 times 2 plus 2 times pi times 5 squared, comma, s. So your answer for the total surface area is 219.911 feet squared. And that is your total surface area. So it tells us that George unfolded a cardboard paper towel roll. Why do you think I highlighted that information? It's important. It tells you what the shape is. So what shape is this? A cylinder. A paper towel roll, like the inside of it, it's a cylinder. So we're just going to draw our shape. And it says the cylinder has a diameter, so that's all the way across, of 2 inches. And we're going to shade the base. And it has a height of 6.4 inches. So this is a cylinder. Did I draw my base? What is the base of a cylinder? A circle. So I'm going to draw my circle. I'm going to write my diameter on there of 2 inches. And I'm going to label it. All right, so the problem says, what is the lateral surface area of the paper towel roll? It specifically said lateral surface area. So I'm going to go to my formula sheet, and under surface area, cylinder, I'm going to use the lateral surface area, which is S equals 2 times pi times the radius times the height. This is the only formula I have to use. S equals 2 pi times the radius times the height, because we're trying to find lateral surface area. Now I need to identify my variables. What is my radius?
1.
My radius is 1. I'm given a diameter of 2. I divide that by 2, and my radius is 1. What is my height? It's given to us at 6.4 inches. Okay? So now I have everything I need to solve my problem. I'm going to do insolve, me3-1, S equals 2 times pi times the radius of 1 times 6.4, comma S. So put this in the calculator and tell me what you get.
About 40.2124. Oh, now you
You should have gotten 40.2124. What's our answer? If you notice, we use the calculator pi instead of 3.14. So Study Island uses 3.14, but the regular class teachers were telling me that y'all don't work problems that tell you to use 3.14 otherwise. So I just wanted to show you that you can still use a calculator pi. And while the answer is not exact, what is the answer? D, because it's just a 1/10 of a point off. You know that's the answer, okay? So the answer choice is D. Your answers are not going to match exactly, but they're going to be incredibly close, okay? All right. Let's do one more practice problem and then we'll be through.
will be done for the day.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we can talk.
Yes, but y'all been talking, so why you act like that's gonna stop you?
Not that much.
Girl, just stop while you ahead. Just stop. All right, let's read this so we can start talking. A maple syrup company is making a new label for its barrels of syrup. If the barrels are 6 feet tall and have a radius of 1.5 feet, what is the area of the label the company needs? Is this lateral surface area or surface area?
Lateral.
It's lateral. How did you know it was lateral aside from the fact that I put lateral surface area up there?
I wasn't even looking at that.
Good.
That it asks for it says that the syrup company is making a new label.
Right. Yesterday when we introduced this concept, we connected that the lateral surface area is like the label of a soup can or the label of a soda can. So when you see label, that is your indicator that this is lateral, okay? So let's do this. We're gonna do the express version because we just did this already. So we know from our previous problem that lateral surface area, the formula is S equals 2 times pi times the radius times the height. What are our variables? What's our radius?
6.
1.5 feet.
1.5.
And what's our height? Shh.
6.
6 feet tall. Okay, that's why I highlighted tall. That indicates height. And it tells you the radius is 1.5. So that's everything we need to solve this. So we're going to do me3-1 on the calculator to bring up insolve. And you'll put S equals 2 times pi times 1.5 because that's your radius. Be careful that you put 1.5 and not 1 times 5 because you think the decimal point is a is the multiplication operation. And then times the height of 6, comma, s, close the parentheses. Menu 3-1. S equals 2 times pi times 1.5 times 6, comma, s. What's your answer? What? Can you say it loud? 56.5487. What answer choice is that? A. Again, it doesn't match exactly, but it's incredibly close. See how close that is? It's no other answer choice. You're not going to get it confused with the other ones, okay? What I need you to do is to get your warm-up ticket. Make sure your name is on it. Make sure you have thoroughly completed all parts of the notes that we took today. That includes both example problems and the lesson problem.